Hi, welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. My name is Koosje Koenen and I love drawing. And everything that I learn, I like to share it so that other people might benefit from that. With the new year, there might be all kinds of plans and good resolutions, and I really don't want to talk about good resolutions, but I do want to talk about creativity and taking the time for it. I personally fill a sketchbook a month or so because I draw basically every day. For me, that is a habit that I have developed because it makes me really happy to do so. And that is enough motivation for me to make the time. But I also know that for many people, it's not that simple. There's a lot of things that can get in the way, daily stuff that needs your attention. And even with all the good intentions that you had, at the end of the day, you haven't done your drawing. It's totally fine when that happens. Only the problem is if it happens the day after again, and the day after, and the day after, then soon enough you won't have done what you had planned to, like draw daily, and you haven't done that for a stretch of time. So the longer you haven't drawn, the harder it gets. Now you can, of course, blame all the circumstances, or you can take responsibility and see how you can change that. In spite of all intentions, good intentions, you have to do the work. If you enjoy drawing and you want to get better at drawing and you want to develop your skills, then you need to put the work in. I mean, I can think about going to the gym, great intention, but if I don't actually go and work out for 30 minutes to an hour, I'm not going to burn any calories, am I? And I can think about getting myself a drink, sitting down with my sketchbook, open it and start drawing. But if I don't actually do it, that next page is going to remain empty. So remember that even just 5 minutes, a quick doodle with just a pen or a pencil, or it doesn't even matter, even that will keep the habit going and will get you into that ongoing flow and remind yourself to do this every day. And maybe next day you can do 10 minutes. And maybe the day after you can do 15. And maybe once a week you can actually plan a whole hour to draw. Try and find your small gaps of time to actually keep the habit going. Keep on drawing. Doing it every day, you will have that flow of creativity. Look back sometimes at what you have done and then discover how much you have grown. You can do that by grabbing a sketchbook from a few years ago. It will be fun to see memories that you have captured then, and you will be reminded of certain moments. It's really fun to do this. It's even better than going through old photo books of family pictures, or maybe just as good, I don't know. But also you will see that your style has changed a little bit, your subjects might have changed, your material, use of material, you might be more courageous, you can see in your line that you are a little bit more confident. That's really great. To look back so you can see that you've grown. And it's so much better to do it this way than to look at what other people make and then think, oh, I can never do that. Because if you go back to the sketchbook that you filled a few years ago, it might just as well be that back then you were thinking you could never do what you are actually doing now. So that's really encouraging, I think, to see your own development as an artist and also as a person. Another really important point is that you need to let go of perfection. Your sketchbook is your playground. You decide the rules. So if you are drawing, don't think about how this would look on your Instagram page even before you started the drawing, or even before you finished the drawing. Don't think about that end result. Play, experiment with colors and with materials and have some fun. It doesn't matter if you want to, in the end, want to share it with anyone. It's really about the time that you give yourself. You have taken the responsibility to take the time, allow yourself to that creative time. That is worth so much. And it doesn't matter what the outcome is. If the drawing sucks, or if it looks weird, or if you can't finish because you run out of time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are drawing. That's what it's all about. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone either. You need to be kind of courageous to learn. And you need to take new paths to learn. And that's how you grow your skills. So you will have wonky perspectives and you will have things out of proportions. But by doing so, you will learn how to do it just a little bit better next time. Or make use of the wonkiness, because that can actually be really fun too. It can really show the hand of the artist in your art. If you don't step out of your comfort zone, which basically is just being curious, you will always keep on sort of doing the same thing and you might get bored. It might feel a little bit scary, but really what can go wrong? It's just a piece of paper. Come on. And yes, of course, you might be thinking, well, it's a sketchbook that I paid quite a lot of money for, and what if I mess up this page? It's the precious paper and all of that. Is it really? I mean, would you rather have a precious piece of beautiful blank paper without any mark on it, without anything that you have to say visually, or a wonky drawing? Even a bad drawing is better than no drawing at all. You just need to get going. Do it and treat yourself. Treat yourself to that time for creativity, because drawing makes you happy, right? So why would you skip it because there's other stuff that seems more important? I like to treat myself on a drawing date. You know, I'll treat myself to a nice cup of coffee somewhere in a cafe, sit down and draw for an hour or so. After that, I feel like a completely different person. It's like a meditation or just a breath of air. And you don't need to go to a cafe, of course. You can do it at home, or you can go outside, wherever, whatever suits you, as long as you just get out of the slump of daily stuff and do your thing in your sketchbook. Just do it. Nobody else is going to do it for you, so you better get going. Okay, I feel like I went a little bit on a tangent there, but I hope you catch my drift here. Let's just draw and draw a lot. Allow yourself that time for you and your sketchbook. Okay, just one more thing. I would love it if you would check out my Patreon page, because then you can support me to keep on making these Draw Tip Tuesday videos for free for everyone. And there are many benefits for people who become Draw Tip Tuesday friends or a Draw Tip Tuesday club member. Check it out. The link is below the video. See you next week. Bye.